Hey guys, Mr. Dalek JD here, and welcome to my guide on how to complete the main Easter egg in Mob of the Dead and get yourself the Pop Goes the Weasel achievement. Now, if you're logged into a YouTube account, there'd be no better time than right now to smack that like button. Honestly, the amount of time I've spent trying to get this achievement completed and editing it into the most easiest to follow guide is honestly more time than I should have done, but honestly, you guys deserve the best tutorial that you can have, so a like would be the best thing that you give back to me. And also leave a comment down below if you use this guide to help you get the achievement. There'll be links in the description as well to videos to help you out with this, as well as an app which will give you loads of hints and tips that I might not have shown in my videos for Mob of the Dead. But anyway, let's get straight to it. Alright, so our Easter egg begins in the second level of the jail cells. Now, above us is the electric cherry and the gondola. Now, if you stand here, you'll see a zombie dog symbol, and as soon as you start killing zombies by this, the dog will spawn, and you've got to let the dog eat up zombies. It eats about 7 to 8 before disappearing, and once it's disappeared, that's when you know you've gotten the certain amount of zombies the dog needs. And we need to do this for 3 different locations. So this next one is on the roof, just below the actual roof. You know, you can find these very easily on the wall, and if you're not too sure on how to get to this part of the map, just open up all the doors that you possibly can and you'll eventually get to it. Just keep going up. Now, we're just showing you gameplay of us killing the zombies until we get the dog to actually disappear. So first location was the second floor of the jail cells. Second location is just below the roof, and the third location we're going to go for here is on the dock. You just see here on the wall, you see it looks completely blank. We kill the zombie and bam, the dog appears. So once you've done the 3 dogs, you actually spawn these really cool tomahawks, which are so good. So I'm going to show you guys now the location for those tomahawks. So we're here in the shower room, and if you make your way right, you'll enter the Citadel tunnels, and waiting for you right there is the Hell's Retriever. They're so awesome. Now, these things work in 2 different ways. So anyway, the second step here is to build the plane, and if you haven't learned how to build the plane already, there's a link in the description and annotation right now on this video. It will take you out to show you how to build the plane. It won't take you off this video, so you can click on that, find out how to build the plane, then come back to this video. And yeah, so the next step is, once you've done there, wait for the electric chairs to spawn, and you just want to go in the electric chairs and kill yourself. Now, of course, the achievement is breaking the cycle, and the cycle is going to the pack-a-punch and then coming back into the map. So we need to do that 3 times in total. But anyway, once you come back and you've got these tomahawks, make your way to this jail cell outside of the warden's office and throw it with a tomahawk, and the poster reveals a secret slab in the wall. So we want to enter the afterlife here, and this will be the first of 2 spoons that we can get. So you'll see there's a portal that spawned which we couldn't see before, and on the floor here is a spoon. Zap it and you'll hear Samantha's laugh, and that's when you know you've done it right. So then go and revive yourself, and we can begin with the next step. Now, the next step involves finding different skulls around the map, and they're of course retrieved with your Hell's Retriever. So the first one is a jail cell right here outside the library. It's another door in the spawn room. If you didn't take the grey one, it's essentially outside there. That's the first skull. Going to move on to the next location for the skull, and it's outside on the rooftop here. Again, you just want to throw your tomahawk, and you know, if you got it right, of course, because you see the skull flying towards you. Right, the next one that we got here is on the dock, on this 3rd pillar here. You just throw it, and you'll collect that, no problems there. Now, the next one is again by the dock. You want to make your way to the Juggernaut, get very close to the corner here, and throw up towards this lamppost, and you'll see we retrieved that there, of course. And the last one is in the warden's office. You see this hanging wire. You want to shoot that there. Now, if you go into purgatory mode, you'll see all these skulls. So they're not just like, we're not just throwing them a complete random guessing. It's you see them there, and once you've done that, you get yourself the Blundergat. It's very awesome how this thing spawns out of the table. It's freaking awesome. Pick that bad boy up, and the warden speaks to you. Goes, "I'm coming for you, 7623." Anyway, the next step here is go to the cafeteria, and this will be the second spoon. Throw your tomahawk at that, and you'll hear the warden speak to you again. And once you've done that, you want to make your way over to the roof But before then, you want to make sure that you upgrade the acid gun by converting it with an acid kit. Now, all the parts to this are in very similar locations, all in these jail cell floors. So just look about, look in the corners, and you'll be able to find this. Now, you need to convert this to the acid gun. It's really good, tons better than the actual Blundergat. You get 3 clips per like reload, and it's just an awesome gun in total. So build the plane again. This is the next step. You know, we need to do this cycle 3 times, so this is the second cycle. It's very tedious, and to get the plane running again, you find fuel tanks in the same locations as the plane part, so there's nothing too bad to worry about there. It's super easy. Kill it ourselves again at the electric chairs, and that'll be the second cycle of 3 cycles. So it gets a bit tedious having to build the plane and, you know, go over to the island 3 times in a row. It's best to do the plane parts at the end of a round, leave a zombie, so you know, when you spawn back in, you won't be bombarded with loads of zombies. So again, we need to refuel the plane again, and you won't be able to refuel until you start a next round. So be sure to kill that zombie that you left to get on the plane, and then once you spawn back, kill that zombie, do the next round and leave 1 zombie left again, and then, you know, get all the fuel tank parts and build the plane again. And this is the 3rd time now. This is the last, well, it's not the last time, it's the second to last time, but it's the last time we have to actually fuel the plane. It's cool, but it is very tedious, but this is what we have to do. So we crash into the Golden Gate Bridge again for the 3rd time in a row. Everything's really bad, and this is where it gets interesting. So when you get back into the map, make your way over to this part of the map where we got the code for one of the airplane parts. So you want to go into Afterlife, and you want to do this as quickly as possible. It's very tricky, and without a tutorial like this, it was, you know, if I didn't know what codes to put in, I would have been so stuck. So go over to the number thing here, and you want to input the code 101 by shooting the numbers on the electric buttons underneath until you get the right numerical number to display. So it's 101, then the numbers shift to the left, so you want to put in 872, and you need to do this as quickly as you can because your Afterlife is running out. So make sure you have someone standing next to you. Alright, after it changes, the next number code you want to put in is 386. Now, if you run out of Afterlife at this point, get someone to revive you. Make sure someone's standing next to you on standby, and let someone else go into the Afterlife to complete the code. Alright, so after 386, the number you have to put in is 481. Now, I run out of Afterlife at this point, so my teammate here, Jakey, goes into Afterlife, and I'm going over here to spectate him to see what the last code that he puts in. So remember, it's 481 you have to put in. At this point, the next bit that comes up is absolutely amazing. It's an Alcatraz audio tour. It's phenomenally cool, and I really liked it, so I turned all the sound down just so I could hear the sound effects, and I've made a video specifically of this part, so there'll be an annotation on screen as well as in the description for you to check out the audio in full. I've skipped this part here just because it does go on for a while, and I know you guys want to get this Easter egg done as quickly as possible. So once you've done that, you want to follow the pathway that the little audio drops tell you, and it will do like a sort of guide of a large portion of the map, and it will take you to the roof, and this little audio tour gives a story of what actually happened, like with the characters. It's super interesting, and I'm really impressed with the story that they've managed to put in with this map. Like, they didn't just stick a load of celebrity characters in here for no reason. There is actually a properly good story, and the ending really shows you why. So once you've done that, and you've listened to the audio reel and it's finished, the next part is you want to go to this part just under the roof where the Afterlife button is, and all 4 players have to be able to enter the Afterlife. Now make sure that you do not, and I repeat, do not get fuel parts for the plane, okay? The plane shouldn't be on the ramp before you do this, and when you enter the Afterlife mode, all of you race to the roof as quick as you can, and you notice that your Afterlife doesn't deplete at all, and the plane is already built for you, and you want to press A and levitate and jump onto the wing, and all of you will be in, you know, purgatory mode, and you will be able to fly the plane without having to actually build it. And this is where things get so cool. So there's some really eerie music that plays here in the background, and we fly for the final time in this Easter egg, and we actually really get to see what happened to our characters, and the main gist of it is we were all in purgatory mode the entire time we were playing this map. Like, seriously, we go over and our characters are already sitting in the electric chairs, and you know, they've been asleep the whole time. You know, they've been in this purgatory mode the entire time, and what happens here is incredible. As you can see, we only have 3 members of our team, and all of a sudden Weasel Arlington, Arthur Weasel Arlington, is the enemy, and we have to kill him. Now, it doesn't matter if you manage to or not. If you, he has apparently he has 10,000 health, so he's really difficult to kill. And whoever's actually playing as him will have the on his screen, it will come up saying kill on the 3 players, so that's really crazy. But it doesn't matter if you don't kill him. If you kill him, it will say a message, but if you don't kill him, then again there will be a different message which shows it doesn't matter. Either way, you get the achievement. So don't listen to anyone saying, oh, you didn't do the Easter egg right because this message came up instead of that message. It doesn't matter. There's 2 endings. The only difference is the text that comes up at the end. But this is the very first Easter egg where we've, you know, the Easter egg has been an actual ending which ended the map. But I hope you guys found this Easter egg tutorial useful. If it did, I'd be so appreciative if you could smack the like button. I know you guys can really help push these videos out to everyone, and I honestly really hope that this guide helped you out. There we go, the cycle continues. 25 gamer score, pop goes the Weasel. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you found it useful, give it a like. If you're new to my channel, subscribe for some epic Mob of the Dead videos. We've got tons already on the channel and uploading. It's been such a pleasure to give you this video, and I hope I see you in a future one. Take care, guys.